You're listening to episode 35 of the TA Pedals podcast. I'm Tristan.
And I'm Stephon.
Yep. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
What's the haps, Daddy-o?
The haps.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Someone just died.
Which brings us to our topic for today. We've been talking about all kinds of Halloween stuff coming up. I'm trying to get into the holiday spirit, really embracing the spooky this year. And yeah, how could I not with all the stuff that we're doing? It's pretty crazy.
I love Halloween.
It's our favorite.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
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 It's not bad. So today was a pretty big day for us. It's kind of strange because I feel like we've done it so many times. I didn't get the same kind of rush that I got with the other ones, like the first one. What is it? You're asking yourself, I bet.
I'm kind of confused at what you're talking about too.
We finished a pedal.
Yeah.
Like we have a new pedal, the one we've kind of been hinting towards. We got it working today, boxed it up. It looks cool, sounds great. And yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just where I'm at in my life right now, but I just wasn't, I didn't get that same rush. But when I plugged it in and I played with it, I was like, oh, mama. And yeah, and also, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but just in case you're listening, Homer, I did see your comment on YouTube. I do feel much better, and I appreciate you. Thank you for always commenting on our stuff and listening, and we love you. And thank you for caring about me. I appreciate you, man. Anyway, yeah, the pedal. You want to talk about the pedal a little bit?
Yeah. So it's not super exciting, but it's still really cool.
You don't think it's super exciting?
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to go off of what you said about like finishing it. Like it just wasn't exciting as the other ones, and it's like, well, that's because we've spent a little bit more time on those, and we made it unique and powerful, and we did something cool with those. And this one is cool, but we didn't really care about it as much as one of our own babies. You know what I'm saying?
Not really, because like just to clarify what I was meaning earlier, it wasn't exciting to put together. I think that like having it and like it's our fifth pedal that we've made in the first year of us existing as a company. I think that's exciting. I think it looks really cool and it sounds great, but I just mean like putting it together wasn't that exciting.
Well, it's because it's so simple.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what I was, I guess, getting at is like, so for me with pedals, I like a lot of control.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of control means more knobs. And this has the opposite of more knobs. It has one knob, and that's what I mean.
One really cool knob.
It is really cool. It is really cool. So that's, yeah, I guess that's what I meant by like it wasn't very exciting to me. It wasn't exciting to like put it together and then like plug it in and like does it work? Because like we did have a couple complications with this one, but like it was not the circuit itself at all.
Yeah.
It was just like the assembly and something's happening to my voice.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm back.
Jeez.
So the assembly was kind of rough. I just ran into some issues that were very, very easily fixed. And I was just making stupid mistakes, and I think that that's why it kind of like threw my mood off about it a little bit. But like the pedal itself, I am very excited for. It sounds good, and essentially, if we just want to come out and say what it is, we're calling it the Hollow Octaver, and it is a one knob octave fuzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a one knob octave fuzz that uses a LM386 power amp. So like we were actually doing some testing, building a small guitar amp with that chip, because it's not the same kind of chip that you would find in like a Tube Screamer or a Rat or anything like that. Like it actually is like a power amp that you could use to drive a speaker, which is cool. Mm-hmm. So we're using a power amp, and essentially like with octave fuzz, what you're doing is taking a signal and like amplifying it to the point of clipping, and then running it back through the circuit, like the chip or whatever again, and it creates like this one. The way that we set this circuit up, it creates lower harmonics. So depending on like your pickup selection and how you pick and all those things, you're going to get different effects as you play through it, but it essentially is creating a low octave. Mm-hmm. And
it's a pretty clear fuzz too. Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't get muddy. It clips pretty hard, and then turns the signal back around into itself, and that's what creates the octave. So it's actually it's pretty interesting to play with.
Mm-hmm. It's a weird pedal, and that's kind of like what we wanted to do with this one, is like not make something typical, but make something that's like gonna help you make some weird noises and stuff. And it does. It can do like the typical fuzz thing, but like the main thing that I like about it is that it is very reactive to your playing. Like depending on which pickup you have selected, how hard you're picking, what pedals are going into it, where it's at in your chain, you're going to get some weird effects. So it's just a different kind of fuzz, I guess. But it's very loud too.
Oh, it's loud.
Like it's like ridiculously loud. I actually would probably say this is the loudest pedal we've made.
Yeah. I mean, it gets pretty, like it's just a tad louder than the op amp clipping on the squid.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is pretty loud.
Yeah, it is. So how I kind of test the loudness is like looking at the meters on my Axe effects, and it shows me how much headroom I have and stuff like that. And there's also a meter on the front panel where it'll turn red whenever it clips. And the Vampire Squid on op amp mode clips around 1 o'clock. The Hollow Octaver clips starting around like 10 to 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like it's really loud. And so like I'm excited to get it in front of an amp and see what happens on like a solid state or an actual tube amp instead of my digital modeler. It's probably gonna rip. Like if I had to guess, it's probably gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's not a lot of controls for you to fuss with or anything like that. It's just one knob. Like you just turn it up until you're happy.
Yeah. I mean, I would suggest turning it up all the way and then adjust your volume accordingly, because like you want that full effect. It's nuts.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, that's what it is. It's a really cool pedal. It's got some cool features like the graphics, but I'm not going to spoil that yet. I think that we should wait till we get some pictures up. And
it's definitely ghostly.
Yeah, you're right. It is. If you're listening to this on Wednesday, when it comes out, we will already have this up for sale on our website, and we're going to do a cool giveaway too. And so definitely go check it out. There's some cool information on at tapedals.com, and you'll get to see the pedal. And we'll be posting about it on Instagram and doing the announcement probably today, today, Wednesday, not today, Monday, when we're recording it. Or when we're recording the podcast.
What's happening?
I don't know.
So confusing.
I don't know anymore. If it's Wednesday, when this comes out, it's the first day that we're releasing it today on Wednesday.
So we're releasing it on Wednesday.
We're releasing it on Wednesday, October
5th.
5th. Yeah.
Which is when you're hearing this today.
Time travel is hard. But yeah, it's cool. And I got a couple more to put together. We're only going to have, and this is crazy. I can't believe we're even doing this. But we only are making 3 and we're giving 1 away.
Yeah.
Kind of nuts, but
yeah. So buy it up or I'm taking it home.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 of us and 2 extra ones. So if you really don't want it, we'll take them. That's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, there's only going to be 3. You can win 1. If you don't win it, well, maybe you can buy 1. They are limited for this year. We also made the circuit board look like a pumpkin, which is crazy cool. And it says Happy Halloween 2022 on it. And so this will be the only time that you can get one of these. We are never going to do this exact circuit again. We haven't talked about next year because it's too far away, but maybe there will be a new iteration with some different controls on it or something. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be something completely different. But the point is, this year is the only year you'll be able to get this exact pedal. So it's going to be a useful collector's item. I say collector's item, but please put it on your pedal board and stomp on it. It's going to be inexpensive and it's going to sound good enough where you don't have to worry about ruining it. It'll just be cool to have a piece of TA pedals history that is extremely limited.
Yeah. Could be worth something someday.
Could be.
Oh, and are we talking about what the price point on that says?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
It's going to be super cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
How much? And that amount is $60.
$60. We're going $60 on this one. It's pretty inexpensive for us to put it together. And we want to pass those savings along to you.
$60. That's not very much money to put down on a very unique pedal that's you're probably gonna be the only one that has it.
Yep.
It's pretty
people
cool.
are gonna come up to you at shows and they're gonna be like, "How'd you get that tone?" And you're gonna say, "The Hollow Octaver from TA Pedals," and they're gonna say, "Well, that's crazy. Where can I get one?" You're gonna say, "You can't," and you better not touch mine.
And then they're gonna offer to buy it from you for $300.
You're gonna say, "That is a sound return on my investment. I sure am glad that I picked that up in 2022." No, but yeah, you should get it.
Oh. I think next episode we should talk about other stuff. Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Ghosts. We've talked about vampires and werewolves. We talked about zombies. I think ghosts would be a good topic for next.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's joke time. It's joke time.
How do you know vampires love baseball? Because they turn into bats every night.
Can I do a joke? It's joke time. It's joke time. How do vampires get around on Halloween? On blood vessels.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's joke time. It's joke time.
What's it like to be kissed by a vampire?
What?
It's a pain in the neck.
It's joke time. It's joke time. Why are vampires bad at art? They are only able to draw blood.
Rapid fire joke time.
It's joke time. It's joke time. Why do skeletons have low self-esteem? They have no body to love.
Oh, wow.
I'm done.
Okay. I don't think we've ever crammed, what was that, 6 jokes
I don't know.
into one episode. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
So what's next on the agenda?
We got some exciting stuff coming out. Everyone needs to really pay attention to our Instagram because we are going to be posting some weird stuff and you have to pay attention to it because those are going to be clues to be able to get this Halloween pedal for free.
Yep. We're going to run a contest and we're going to do some storytelling, some creepy storytelling, and it's going to be a mystery. And if you pay attention for the entire month and listen to the story and connect all the dots, you'll be able to win a totally free Hollow Octaver. It's going to be super cool. And it's not going to be like one of those things where you enter a drawing. It's going to be like the first person who figures it out and messages us with the answer. You're going to get it.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it. So,
yeah, people don't really do that. And I think it's cool that we've decided to do it that way. Cause, it doesn't leave it up to chance. It leaves it up to paying attention and getting the right answer.
Exactly.
So pay attention, take your clues, figure it out, get a free pedal.
What could be better than that?
I know the answer, so I might get that free pedal.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but we have created a story that is our spin on a classic tale. And I don't know, like it's almost better than I thought it would be. I don't want to say better than the original, but like the twist, you know.
Yeah.
Like the original one is just like, oh yeah, like of course, like that's what happened or whatever.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really give an idea of what happened.
No.
Kind of just like, maybe this happened, maybe it didn't.
It's pretty
Who
implied though. Like it's when I was reading like all the synopsis for it and like reading like it's not, they don't come out and say the answer. You're absolutely right, but it's like very heavily implied.
So we've provided a story that heavily implies the answer.
And there is a correct answer.
There is.
And you got to figure it out. And I don't even know what to say now after seeing that. So what do you want to talk about now?
I think we're done.
Think so?
Yeah. We're going to take some pictures so we can post that new pedal. And we're going to get to work on some stuff. We got a lot to do.
Yep, that's true. And also, I think today is an appropriate day for a short episode anyway. Just a quick announcement, and then we can I don't know. I don't want to disclose too much.
We have some work to do. We don't really get a lot of time to really do work together.
Yeah.
So we have some time today, and I think we should utilize that.
I absolutely agree. Okay, well, that's it then. That's it. Thank you guys for listening to episode 35. We will have a lot of cool content coming out soon. Make sure you are paying attention because it's going to be fun and spooky, and hopefully will help you get into the Halloween spirit. I know something that I've struggled with for a little while is just feeling like I'm too old to, have feelings about the holidays and participate. And you know what? That's stupid. I'm over that, and I want you guys to not just know this, but put it into practice this year. You're never too old to have fun. So let's have some fun together for Halloween. Please participate if you feel inclined to in our cool giveaway.
And go to some haunted houses.
Go to some haunted houses, eat some candy, feel like a kid again. Life's too short to not. You only get what, like 100 Halloweens if you're lucky.
Less than that.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Point is, you got limited Halloweens, so get out there and do some Halloweening.
Halloweening.
We will talk to you on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.